The following is an actual play D&D podcast featuring comedians and improvisers in the great state of Vermont. Welcome to Improvised Weapons. Last time on Improvised Weapons.
Recognize this silk as a possible spider-type silk thing.
We don't need the dudes.
Yeah.
Man, I have never seen so much string.
Little baby deer with all the fixins.
I was just trying to have a conversation with you guys.
Jeez, you burnt.
You're a mean one.
It's a pretty sexy trait.
Oh, these spiders are hot.
You're such a dick.
What a dick.
What a dick.
I'm a dick. I'm
Yes.
Franklin.
Goodbye. Come back anytime. The spiders are always hungry.
Oh.
I don't remember peeing.
Have we got some big news for you? We are immensely happy to announce that we will be appearing at this year's Carnage Khan. Celebrating its 20th year in action, Carnage Khan is a Vermont gaming convention that is all about the tabletop. Come on out for a weekend of playing your old favorites and trying the latest and greatest. Oh, and we won't just be there for you to say hi, though you can totally do that. We'll actually be recording a live episode. Not only that, we're partnering with Victory Condition Gaming to stream it online so you can watch it live even if you can't make it to the show. Oh, and just in case you thought we were stopping there, we'll also be working with Extra Life to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. You'll be able to donate money to influence our dice rolls, so you can affect the game and give to a good cause. Everybody wins. Carnage Khan is November 3rd through 5th this year, and is being held at the Killington Grand Resort in Killington, Vermont. Registration is open, so head over to carnagekhan.com to secure your badge. This will be our first convention appearance, so come be a part of history and hit it and crit it with us. In other news, our Patreon is still going strong. Haven't donated to it yet? Then there's a bunch of stuff you're just not getting. We post a weekly reaction episode with the cast, our friendly neighborhood DM's notes, and occasionally some special treats. Sometimes those are choice bloopers. Here's a taste of what you're missing out on.
I thought, at first I thought they were just saying hi to me, but it turned out they were trying to bite me.
Yes.
So I was being friendly right off the bat, and they attacked me.
This interruption brought to you by
American Airlines, probably?
the Vermont Air National Guard.
So I was being friendly, they attacked me. I was just defending my... Fuck you!
Fucking hey, guys, come on. You have no respect for podcasters. Yep.
Olash was being...
Jesus Christ! Are they just up there doing fucking donuts? What is going on?
Oh my god!
I saw a car the other day that had a bumper sticker that was like, I heart jet noise because I support our troops or something like that.
That's
and I was
not
like,
how that works.
Fuck off. You can still be annoyed by the noise.
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather have it, like, at this time of day than at 2 a.m. or something, but,
True.
you know, still annoying. Maybe?
I live right near train tracks, so I have midnight train whistles.
Oh, there are train tracks right over there.
Yeah.
We get them at 1 a.m.
Yeah. They're not that bad. I'm used to it now.
No, we sleep through it.
My whole life. My whole damn life. Okay, I think...
I can't tell. There's
that was the
still
fourth one.
There's still a rumbling.
There's still a distant rumble.
I feel like as soon as we start again,
Yeah.
it's gonna
Oh, I know.
happen
That's exactly what's going to fucking happen. Excuse us. Lily, stop. Hi. We do not actually. Our recycling's all taken out. You're welcome.
Just an update. Sam does not support children's soccer.
I do not. I do not support soccer of any kind.
That's
Sam was
fair.
holding a bag full of recyclables as he told those girls, "We are out."
I was actually eating a tin can while I said that.
That's the kind of stuff that just doesn't make it into an episode, but it's too fun not to share. So head over to patreon.com/IWVTcast and get yourself some more content while helping us make the podcast better for you. I swear, this is not a pyramid scheme. Now tell 2 of your friends. Whew, that was a lot of news. What do you say we get to the show already?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Improvised Weapons. Guess what? Today, we're actually going to be continuing our main story. I know, it's been a little while since we've done that. Crazy, right? So when last we left off with the whole party, they were investigating the disappearances around Stone's Throw. Their search had led them to an underground fight club run by the wizard Dr. Skutch and his drow companion Pallid. Yarfik had been conscripted into the fight club, and during his losing bout in the ring, the rest of the party sprang into action in an attempt to capture/kill Skutch and save Yarfik. Skutch got away, but they were able to save Yarfik before his mind-controlled opponent could land a killing blow. Shortly thereafter, they were all subdued by some of Skutch's other mind-controlled minions. Things looked dire until Olash was driven into such a rage by Skutch's racist microaggressions that she was able to break free from her captivity and begin the battle that would see Skutch cut down not once, but twice. Go back and listen to episode 9. It was actually pretty exciting stuff. Upon finding out that Pallid now had his signet ring, Yarfik went charging off to retrieve it, only to see Pallid for a very brief moment before he cast darkness and fled.
Like the coward he is.
So, you looted Skutch's corpse, you found some gold, you found his control ring, another ring, a fancy-looking water skein, and a rod. You currently have 3 fighters with you. You've already determined that one of them is Jeffrey Wrestle, one of the 5 men who was missing from Stone's Throw. You know that another one of the men was sold at some point. You still have to find the other 3. You still need to find all of the other folk who you know are slaves. Retrieve Yarfik's equipment, find a way to remove the collars, and see about finding a way back to town. You're currently on the lower level of the fight club in a hallway. Yarfik has just accosted the quartermaster and asked him to bring him to his equipment and then bring him to Pallid. And the rest of the party just caught up.
So we're with Yarfik now?
Correct.
Let's take a little walk, shall we?
So, is the quartermaster complying? Are we being led to...
The quartermaster is as compliant as anyone with a blade to their neck will be.
I don't have a blade.
You have a dagger on you, I'm sure.
No.
Or at least something.
No.
Or a skinning knife if you were hunting.
I have a hammer I found in there, but...
Oh, that's right,
holding the
because you have
hammer
none
up
of
to
your
his
equipment.
yes, I don't have a blade.
But you can like... See,
Well,
you
like,
can
the
make
shredder
your...
in my gauntlet, like just...
I was
hold
actually
it-
thinking you can like flamey up your hand with some
thaumaturgy-
sacred flame or
yeah,
something.
thaumaturgy, yeah.
You can be threatening when you need
just
to be.
poke
Fine.
in
Yeah,
the back of the
blazing
neck.
eyes.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, but it's poking right in the stomach.
You just like putting your finger between 2 of his ribs.
How does that feel? I can go up a rib if you like. Come on.
It's very uncomfortable.
Oh, here's 2 fingers. Now it's even worse.
Ugh, don't ever say that again,
Maybe
please.
we should back away and let this play out.
You want 3? I'll give you 3.
So he starts leading you over to the other side. You guys are following along. I
Yeah,
guess.
Yeah.
So you get over to the other side, and he goes to one of the racks on the wall, and he takes down your shield and your hammer, all of your other accoutrements, things that they had taken away from you. So you've got all your equipment back.
Excuse me, sir. Quartermaster, that's your job title?
Yeah.
Yes, we're looking for, I'm wondering if you know whether there are any, records of what sort of fighters have come through their names and if they've been sold or not, or their wins and losses.
Well, yeah, I've got a list.
Would you
Cough it
mind if we could have that?
One other thing I have to ask you. Obviously, people get hurt here. Is there any place that people get healed up, or are there potions nearby?
Well,
Do you want me to give you 4 fingers?
I really don't.
Then I suggest you tell me.
Yeah, there's the potions are all on the other side, and there are a couple of the other slaves are healers. So usually we just use them,
cool.
so we don't have to waste our
Question.
resources.
We're over in this other quarter.
Correct.
Do these places double as the slave quarters, or do they stay someplace else?
No, the slaves stay elsewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I burned all my spells, so I have no more healing.
Well, I guess let's, did we didn't loot the potions from the other room?
Nope.
Okay, let's go back and get some potions. And then
Is
find
there
the
anyone
slaves.
else in here but us?
No.
Okay.
I mean, the other three fighters that were with you have sort of been following along.
Oh, great.
Nice, we got some backup.
Cool.
Are there any
Might
other
turn on us
people
and
in
kill us
other
anyway.
areas here as well? Other slaves? Where would they be?
Yeah, they're in the slave barracks.
All right, we've got a few places to go.
Yeah, let's try not to split up again. I said
Yes.
let's run back for some potions and then liberate.
Yes, you're coming with us, Mr.
Solid to-do
Quartermaster.
list.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just nice to have a checklist for once. To have to know what the next step is.
It's finally something on paper I can just like do some
Yeah.
ticks instead of not knowing what I'm going to do. It's fantastic. You have that list with you?
He goes over to sort of the desk where he normally would be sitting, and he grabs a big, thick tome,
Oh yes.
and he brings it over, and he sort of holds it out to you, and I'm assuming you grab
I
it
snatch it.
very quickly.
And I like leaf through it, and I feel the. Is it parchment? Is it paper? Papyrus? What is it?
Vellum.
What is it?
Is it
vellum?
vellum?
Is it vellum?
It's parchment.
Yes. Okay. I feel the parchment between my fingers, and I'm like, oh, book. And then I'm scanning through it.
Are you
Wait,
Speed
hold
reader.
on.
Does Aaeowyn
So
speed
until
read?
you felt the parchment, you didn't know it was a book?
No, of course I knew it was a book. Why would I snatch it otherwise? I'm just finally
one
in
of
the
those
presence
bullshit
of
boxes.
a
It could
friend. A buddy. A book. Yes. I'm comfortable now. I'm home, and I'm leafing through it looking specifically for the 5 names that I was given.
Okay.
Can you walk and read at the same time?
Of course I can. I can do many things and read it.
Then read and walk at the same time.
Yeah.
Great,
So you're read walking. What are you guys doing first?
I think potions, right? Healing is top priority.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, should we search through this room first and see if there's anything else in here? Or
Yeah, let's loot the room real quick, right? See if there's anything of value. I don't need any more weapons, so if it's just weapons, I think I'm good.
we'll take a look at just in case because we didn't loot the other room and there were potions in there, so there might be other
Investigate
stuff.
for anything of value.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh boy, that is a 2.
Nat 20.
Ooh!
16.
So looking around, there's a lot of weapons. Obviously, I mean that's the main purpose of this room, outside of being the quartermaster's sort of desk. But there's tons of weapons on the wall. Nothing that's better than what you guys already have. And Cassian, you've already picked up a longbow, so you don't really need anything else. But in searching through his desk, you do find about 7 gold pieces and 15 silver pieces.
I take them.
Great. Let's go back and get those potions then.
Indeed.
What did
That Nat 20 was helpful.
you guys find? I'm reading my book as I talk.
More weapons, and apparently Olash found some gold.
Oh, very cool.
Do you want any? I only found 7
We'll
pieces.
split it. Right,
Yeah,
we
let's do
split
the
it.
usual splits.
Yeah, sure.
Anyways,
The odd, the extra should go to you, I think, since you found it, right?
So,
So wait, how does that work? It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. One person will
7
get less than.
pieces.
Yeah.
We'll all get. Whatever.
I'll get less.
We'll figure it out. Let's walk. Walk and talk and read.
Yeah. On to the other barracks. Or other...
Back to the same barracks to get the potions.
Yeah.
In coming around down through the hallway, you come back in. Skutch's corpse is actually not there.
Oh boy.
Oh, Lord.
Otherwise, the room looks the same as it did before.
Okay, search for potions.
Oh,
Do I need
that's
to roll
right.
investigation?
You don't really need to roll an investigation. There's like a cubby on the wall that has several vials in it.
Why didn't we see the potions cubby beforehand?
I guess we were too busy fleeing for our lives.
That's weird. I didn't notice that before.
What did we find?
So yeah, how much...
So standard potions of healing, which is 2d4 plus 4. There are enough there for each of you to have one. There are more than that. If you want to give one to Lauristine, she's not looking too great either.
She's getting one.
I would like to use one. I'm only
Yeah,
at 4 hit points.
definitely.
Out
Oh,
of
I need to.
9.
I
Have
have
one of
2
those
out of
bad boys.
24.
You said 2d4 plus...
That's Lauristine.
2d4
2d4 plus 4.
Oh well, I'm probably gonna be.
That's not a d4.
Oh,
Cool, 11 points.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
me too.
Yay!
You guys should be potion sisters.
For 8 points, I'm back up to 4.
I think that's just
I got
witches,
8 points.
actually.
Yeah, that's... I mean, that's a fun way to say witches.
Yeah. It's the PC way.
It is.
Witches has a very negative connotation, but potion sisters is fun and funky.
I'm back up to full health. Yay!
Hurrah.
I drank it while I was reading.
I
Got a little
have-
drop on the book, and now
I
I'm
have
crying.
11 hit points. I am not doing well, and I'm not doing well.
not going to be happy.
Cool. So y'all had a...
Are there more potions?
Lauristine had one. There's one more.
Do you need it, Yarfik?
I'm below half, but I'm not too bad. I probably can survive 1 or 2 hits.
How are you doing health-wise?
I'm okay.
I'm close to full, so if you're the most...
I might need another one.
I'm at full health, but I am thirsty.
Do you want to taste it for me? Make
I
sure
have
it's
to
not
imagine
poisoned.
that these potions taste really nasty. They,
Yeah,
they taste like egg and just
Yeah.
like a really slimy texture.
It's just raw eggs, you know, thing. It's just protein.
Yeah, it's basically what Rocky drinks.
Ugh. So 6 + 4 is 10. That's much better.
Okay.
To the barracks!
So you've all had a taste of the red sauce.
How am I coming along with this book?
You're still leafing through. I mean, it's a big tome.
Right, but I'm a
You
speed
did
reader.
you found the reference to Jeffrey, but he's with you, so you don't really need to find him. You see that you found the entry for Milton Whittagon, who's the one who was sold. For him, it just says like the date that he came in and then sold next to it. It doesn't say to whom.
There's no like symbols or anything like that, like a shorthand that we can't figure out.
No, it just says sold.
When
And-
we find Pallid, we gotta take him alive. We got some interrogation.
Oh, we have a
to do.
lot to talk to him about.
But otherwise, you're still sort of leafing through as you guys finish up your drinks.
Cheers!
Okay, let's walk to the slave barracks.
Yeah.
The quartermaster will relay to you there are 2 slave barracks.
Oh no,
There's-
you're coming with us.
He is also going to come with you, but he's just telling you now. Because you say, take us to the barracks, and he says, well, there are 2.
Which one is more full at the moment?
They're both pretty equally full.
Which one do you prefer?
What's the difference between them?
There's one on the left and one on the right.
All right, then.
Which one has better feng shui? Alright, left
We'll
barracks.
go to the left barracks.
Okay, so go right back around into that hallway, and that room is the left barracks.
I'm just gonna take a quick listen at the door before, like, see if I can hear what's going on the other side.
Okay,
Do
so
I need to do
roll a perception check.
9.
Seems pretty quiet.
I open the door.
Okay.
Head in.
So opening the door and heading into the barracks, you see it is cots everywhere. And the majority of them have somebody in the cot, and they are either sitting on their cot waiting patiently or laying down. And they do not react when you enter.
I still have the collar, right? Or the ring. I still have the ring.
You do still have the ring.
So,
yes.
can I use the ring to say, yeah, you shall be released from,
You see your light come
yeah,
shining.
right, exactly, like last
Last
time. From whatever collar spell is getting them going.
Yes, you can do that. So roll Arcana.
I just realized that Aaeowyn has a
13.
bunch of new friends she can control.
So you look out over the room, and what exactly do you say?
I say, snap out of it!
They all sort of start when they hear that, and only about like half of them or so actually snap out of it. The other half are still in their somewhat catatonic state.
That's okay. It was still really good.
Yeah, that's
Got a
great.
good amount of them. How many are in there?
All told, there's about 20 people.
I got about 10. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's 50%. That's
I
amazing.
like that. Back to my book.
that's a D.
Yeah.
Could you try again and
Yeah,
get the rest
give
of
it
them up
another
there before you go back in your book?
So the 10 that are sort of free of the spell now are looking around confusedly, and when they see this sort of heavily armed group enter, they sort of hang back and sort of cower a little bit. They're very confused about what's going on.
Everybody
Actually-
be perfectly fine. You're okay.
We're here to rescue you from this place. Anyone here from Stone's Throw by any chance?
A hand goes up.
What's your name?
As the DM digs for the list.
Yeah, I need the list. Hand goes up, and he says, I'm Jessup Pilgrine.
Fantastic, Jessup. We're here to take you home. And we're here to release all of you, but we were sent to look for you and a few others.
The mayor of Stone's Throw sent us to find you. We're here to find everyone there, but come with us quickly. You'll be very fine with us.
Yeah, so, remember that at election time.
Are you running for office? I don't even recognize you.
I mean, it's a nice town, but I think it could use a change of direction, maybe.
You know, Cassian's very progressive with a lot of his thoughts and ideas. It's beautiful.
I don't even execute people for sheep theft.
No.
Wow, great. Hey, why don't you get off your soapbox and get me the hell out of here?
Hey,
That's what
Jessup, we have a
soon
few
as,
more. We have a few more people to find. Actually, more people from Stones. There are now a few of these people in the room are still in the trance. Do you recognize anybody from your hometown here?
No.
No one.
Can you try and snap the rest of them out of it
I
anyway?
can try. I'll give it a shot.
Aaeowyn, you can do it.
I'm tired.
You can do
I'm
it.
so tired. I'll give it a go.
While you do that, a lot of them start sort of fussing with their collars. Can you get these off somehow?
Yeah, I'll try. I still have the broken collar in my hand to try to figure it out. Is there a way? Can I? I'm wondering if the ring will snap them off.
Roll an intelligence check
Okay.
with proficiency.
Oh, 18 plus 2, 20. Well, proficiency's more than 20. 22.
Well, looking at it, you look at the collar and you sort of look at the ring. You like touch them to each other, and immediately you're like, "No, this isn't going to do it. This is clearly not the thing that we need. There's a separate key for these collars."
Guys, there's a separate key for it.
I turn to the quartermaster and I say, "Where's the key to the collars?"
Yeah, where's the key to the collar?
4 fingers.
Hey, stop doing that.
Skutch had the key. He was the only one who had the key.
Where does body go?
Wait, we
Did we
looted his
get
body.
the key off his body?
Let's check what we got off his body here. Or did Pallid take it?
It's gotta be Pallid.
Pallid!
Alright, we're heading to the other barracks then, I
We will
guess.
get your collars off as soon as we can. I'm also wearing one. We can't do it yet, but we're finding what we can. Come with us.
I say, Aaeowyn, can you rouse the rest of them so that we
Yeah,
can head
I'll
to the
give
other...
it a shot. Boop, 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 boop. 13, but 17.
So with that one, you're able to get the rest of them to snap out of it. So all
Hey!
20 of them are up and a boot.
You're getting really good at that.
Thank you.
Everyone feeling all right? Everyone doing okay?
Anyone else here from Stone's Throw who Jessup doesn't recognize?
No.
Okay, cool, bye.
Should
Right,
we stop?
We lead them to...
Should we stop by the armory and arm them?
Oh, yeah.
Just in case we run into problems.
That's a great call.
So we'll go back
Right,
through
we
one
have
of the
to head through
armories
there anyway.
and grab weapons and shields. Take care of yourselves. We don't know what's ahead, but we're gonna get you out of here.
Yeah, we may have to
Okay.
fight our way out.
Okay.
I'm back in the book.
They go through. A lot of them pick up swords and staves. Some of them pick up mauls. They're all
I like you.
They're all appropriately armed.
Olash, I'm assuming you're like just hovering right over me, like looking at me read this thing.
It's like
you're-
looking at your eyes. And
Or are you making new flashcards for who's good and who's bad of the slaves?
They're good. They're all good.
They're
Okay.
all good.
Keep going.
Alright, so then we head
Slaves, good.
to the... Glad we got that cleared up.
Good people, bad as a practice.
Again, learning new things as we go along in this adventure.
Cool. So you arm all of them. You head around to the other barracks.
Yep, and I think pretty much same deal. Take a quick listen at the keyhole first. That's a nat 20 for perception.
Yeah, it is as sort of deathly quiet as the other one was, and now you know exactly why. And that they're.
Okay.
As we come through this hallway first, though, is there any way I can look around and see if I can see where Pallid may have disappeared to, or like any like trace of where he went?
Sure. Roll a perception check.
It's a 19.
I mean, there are no signs there that he went anywhere in particular. Best you can assume in sort of inspecting the walls and floors, like there's no secret passage or anything. He likely left by normal means, which was that he had cast that darkness spell so you could not see him retreat, and he most likely went upstairs.
Do we hear any like commotion from upstairs? Like, I mean,
There is sort of less and less noise from up there. When you guys sort of started the fight with Skutch, that's when most of the commotion started, and it sounds like a lot of it has run its course by now. You do still hear noise. It's not silent by any means.
How many are in this room?
This room, it's equal. It's about 15 to 20.
Okay, then I'll keep trying to uncollar them. Yeah, 16.
So with a 16, you get the whole room.
Hey, hello, anyone from Stone's Throw? Anybody here named Francis of Gainsborough?
A hand goes up, and you hear, Francis, I'm Francis.
Hey, Francis Kidawallow, nice to meet you, buddy. Come with us. We're bringing you back to Stone's Throw.
how many is that?
Your
now
wife
we've
is
done?
looking for you.
That's
Or 4?
3 out of 5. Milton's been sold, and we're still looking for Gainsborough Fulton.
Okay. I say, grab weapons. This is a jailbreak. We may have to fight our way past some guards.
Francis, did you see where they took Gainsborough?
You didn't. He was one of Skutch's guards.
What happened to his...
Huddle.
Okay.
So,
What happened?
guys, so we didn't. Back when we didn't realize that the guards were under mind control, we had
What
to fight
did you-
awesome guards. Huddle and quiet.
Don't
Back when
you
we did-
tell me...
Huddle and quiet. Back when we didn't realize that they were under mind control, we had to fight our way out, and we did kill a few before we realized that they were under a mind control spell. And
Where?
one of them might have been Gainsborough Fulton.
Where's
so
the body?
it's probably burnt
Incinerated.
to a crisp.
What?
It's probably burnt to a crisp. Stop.
Aaeowyn did a
I
really
explained it,
impressive blast, actually. It was pretty cool.
but it's fine.
I'm torn because I'm really happy that you defended yourself well, but on the other side of it, we did say we'd bring these people back.
Yeah, but we were defending our lives, so let's just
Combat
move
situation.
on.
Would
It
I
was an
know
accident.
if any of the clerics could do a res on dust?
I mean, like a really high level cleric could.
Isn't it- I
Like
don't
high
think
enough
there's
level
anything-
that there's probably not more than a few people in the world, right? That could do that.
It would be tough if you went back to your monastery.
Right.
The elder cleric there could. but like the folks at the church in Stone's Throw.
No.
That's
bet
above their pay grade.
Look, they have some pretty good cleaning staff here. I bet they've already swept him up.
There's also more guards we haven't encountered yet, right?
Didn't he just say he's one of Skutch's guards?
Did we kill all of Skutch's guards?
All the ones that were up there.
But like, they could be on a rotation.
I'm gonna stay on the side of Olash here. Yeah, let's keep hope that we find Gainsborough, but if we don't... let's just sweep him under the rug, okay? Let's just leave it there.
Of a rescue.
Oh, Lord. Everybody else, let's move on!
Yeah.
Huddle over. Sorry about that, guys. Back to my book.
So, how many routes to the upstairs are there?
There are 2. There's a stairway in each of the barracks.
Is there anything else in the barracks at all, or is it just the slaves in there?
It's just cots and slaves. Cots and slaves and cots and slaves and cots and slaves and cots and slaves.
And we haven't seen anything leading downstairs, right? As far as we can tell.
This is
the
as
lowest level.
downstairs
Okay.
as it goes.
So now I turn to the quartermaster and I'm like, so, you've been very cooperative, so that's very nice of you. Where would Paulsen have gone if he was trying to escape? Or where would someone escape from here to?
He probably would have gone to the magic doors. He's
Oh yeah, he can use those.
Is there like a conventional exit?
no, the door's the only way in or out.
Oh.
Can you get through the doors?
Aaeowyn,
Yes.
do you want to see if any of these other things that we took from Skutch are keys to the doors?
Yeah. Pass him over.
I hand her the blue stone ring and the ruby rod, which I have named Chris Tucker.
I was so disappointed that no one made a reference to that when I gave you that in the
I
first
was
place.
thinking about it, and I was like, was it Ruby Red or Ruby Rod?
It was Ruby Rod.
Yeah.
Ruby Rod.
Yeah.
Are you green? Super green.
Yeah.
All right,
Come
so
Come on, man. Come on. Okay. Give me the.
Oh, yeah, did
Ruby
I
Rod
mention
and
that the Ruby Rod talks? I'm kidding.
Yeah. And I'll.
no, but it does make whoever's holding it talk like that.
Oh, absolutely.
So I
While
take
they're
it.
looking at this, I'm going to be walking around each one of the slaves, just checking in with them, getting to know who they are, writing down their names, and kind of like getting an idea where they came from, so that we have a booklet of that stuff.
And I'm handing around little bobbleheads of Cassian.
And your
You're not just
card.
giving out your business cards?
I've upgraded.
Olash, did you
Well,
bring any
I'm also handing out my
t-shirts?
pamphlets too.
Did you bring any tour t-shirts for the slaves?
Just like unpack a trunk.
You drag that trunk around with you everywhere.
Merch table.
Portable hole.
Olash, want to come with me and unlock the doors?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we should all go up to the portal area.
Right. Yes, let's go.
I'm going to keep an eye out for Paulsen as we're going, but I am checking in and getting all their names and such. Because we never do that as a group.
Yeah, they could have all kinds of awesome pun names that
I know.
we're just missing.
We know Sam took like
Let's
8
hear
hours.
all 40 of those pun names right now.
Go.
No. I will not let you drag me down that road. Okay, so you're heading upstairs, all sort of en masse.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm thinking probably us and the party are taking point. We're taking the lead.
We might want to have someone on the back end as well.
Okay.
I'll do it.
You want to take rear?
Okay.
I think Lauristine and I can take front. And if you guys want to take up with us or something else, or one of you hang back with Olash.
Yeah, I'll take the rear with Olash actually.
Okay.
We can look at everybody's butts.
Butts.
That's a
good.
plan. That's a good plan.
Okay.
You made your own flashcard.
I do.
You just crudely drew a butt and then a smiley face.
Butt and a check mark.
As one sweet
To
butt.
remind you to check out the butts.
Yeah.
Nice.
So returning to the upper floor, most people are gone or in the process of leaving. The front is Yarfik and Lauristine.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll a perception check.
It's 21.
Looking through sort of the very like dregs of the crowd that are left, there's not much still there. You see just sort of the wisp of purple robes go off through one of the pathways leading to the doors, but that group of heavily armored folk, there was a group of people wearing black armor with this yellow symbol on the front of a hammer striking an anvil. They are standing there still stoically. They see
Do I
you.
recognize that symbol?
Roll an intelligence check. Nope, you do not. But they're sort of standing there stoically. They're and like scanning the room. And they see you all emerge from that hallway, and they sort of look. They nod, and then they turn and walk away into the other hallway. And then you see a flash of purple light, which you would assume means that they went through one of the doors.
But the purple cloak is pallid?
I think you were a black cloak.
I thought you were a black cloak.
Yeah, pallid wears black.
So the purple cloak I saw darting through, what was that?
You actually don't know. You were in the fight when that happened.
Yeah. Were there any other guards or anything else up here like that Skutch controlled, or like people just hanging out, like kind of like waiting for it?
You don't see anyone just sort of hanging out. It looks like it doesn't look like anyone who worked here is still around. Even coming up the stairs into this area, it looks like even the people who were manning the betting kiosks have gone, and the kiosks themselves look like they've sort of been torn asunder.
Oh.
Olash and I have developed, we've worked out the rankings for most of the butts, but we're still fighting over which one should be third.
I lead us all up so we can all be in the same area, and then I kind of walk over and tell Cassian and Aaeowyn and Olash what I saw, and the people in the black armor, and just kind of strangely nodding to me.
I had the feeling that they were on our side in some way, or at least not on the side of the ringmasters.
Did you see which door they went through?
I point to where they went.
You didn't see which door they went through. You just know it was one of the
yeah.
ones on the opposite side.
Okay, let's go.
Actually,
to that
we can switch out.
Should we go up to Skutch's
back
office
to an old map. We're going back to an old map. We were already here, but now we're back.
The other thing I was going to ask was, do we want to go up to Skutch's office and see if maybe the key's in there?
Oh, we could do that.
Worth a shot? Yeah, let's.
And because I tell them where I went and about like having to kneel before him and all that stuff, like the harem of people he had upstairs.
Okay,
Makes
let's
a
go
lot
to
of sense.
Skutch's.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Skutch's office.
There's 40 people chopping up the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you bringing the whole coterie with you, or?
Let's stay out
Tell
here.
them to
We'll go
stay
in the
guard at the
office.
bottom of the
I
stairs.
say Lorstein should come with us.
She's cool.
I'm kind of like I'm trying to get to know her a bit
You can
better,
come with.
really, trying to also like square her up, see where she stands, because she obviously knows who I am.
Yeah.
You can just say you're trying to get some, John.
I'm trying to get something. Cassian gets so much ass in these adventures.
So you guys head up to Skutch's viewing platform. You tell the mob that you've assembled to sort of sit tight and hang out down there.
Pitchforks! That's what we forgot.
Did we
And
give them
torches.
torches?
Yeah.
So what are you doing up there?
We're looking for the key, right?
Yeah, just searching for the
sort
key / anything else that
Right.
seems
So
valuable.
anyone who's looking, roll investigation.
Oh, that's not a D20.
12.
I got a 5 and I was like, no, but that's not a D20. So
8.
12. What's the thing?
Investigation.
Oh, duh.
Intelligence, I think.
14.
So what did we get? 14, 12.
8.
6.
Okay.
He's busy thinking up song lyrics, and he's only just kind of like half-assed.
So looking around, initially you're kind of just finding like the detritus of the fight.
Which one of these was
Yarfik, you find the pile of ashes in the doorway.
I'm gonna scoop them into a bag.
Okay. Okay.
Just in case.
Add a bag of human ash.
You're collecting a lot of bags of dust on this adventure.
And you guys don't, Olash and Cassian, you don't really find anything. Aaeowyn, in looking around, you find first you find a wand that looks just like the wand that Pallid had used.
Oh! When did he use that wand? It's been a while since we've...
He used that wand on the outhouse, so you don't immediately recognize it. You pick it up and you're like, "This is a magic wand. I know this." Cassian is the one who recognizes it because he's the only one of the.
side.
I think Yarfik would've seen it up
You
close
would
to
have seen it
close.
as well.
Yeah.
So either of you two would be like, "Oh, I recognize that guy. That's
Yeah.
the purpley wood thing."
He pulled that out of his pants before he shoved me in the outhouse.
Yeah.
And then you also find a wrapped, like an ornately wrapped scroll.
Oh, yes!
That you unroll, you unfurl it, and you look at it, and you.
Was it vellum?
Aaeowyn's like, this is why we adventure.
This one
for all the dope
actually is
literature.
vellum.
Nice.
And in reading it, you recognize that this is a magic spell. This is the spell for mage armor.
I found a magic spell! Yes!
So you have a choice. You can cast it directly off of this scroll, which will consume the scroll, or you can attempt
it
to
into my
copy it into your
spell
spell book later on.
We'll do that.
Yeah, no.
And roll a perception check real quick, just Aaeowyn.
Yes. All right. Oh, 18 plus perception.
So you notice that there's another spell written in the margin.
Oh my god, such an impressive
And
one.
it's the cantrip Ray of Frost.
Yes!
Nice.
Yes. Okay.
So you'll still have to transcribe both of them into your spellbook. Later
I'm on the floor, like just raising the scroll above my head,
Aaeowyn,
like reading it.
Aaeowyn, are you alright?
Unresponsive. I'm just mouthing the words on the scroll to myself.
I think she's been taken over, folks. We have to wake her up.
Unless that directly pertains on how we can escape from here.
What?
Is that scroll telling you how we can teleport out of here?
No, it's spells. It's spells that I can learn.
Could you do it later?
Because remember, you can copy it down later in your own library by yourself.
Yes.
With
That
the
sounds
paper.
nice.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. Okay.
Anything else up here?
It's been a big day for everyone.
It's a good book.
That's
It's a
it.
good scroll.
All right, let's go.
I didn't find the ring though.
So back to the portals. Wait, the
What's
ring?
over there?
Oh, wait, what ring were we
I didn't find a
looking
key. I mean.
for? Oh, yeah.
I shoved the scroll in my hair.
What's over there?
So it's sticking out like a piece of bamboo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we could check the other platformy area.
This area and that area, they're like mirror images of each other. Each one has the 2 betting kiosks and three
Okay.
empty
Which one
doorways.
did the knights go
Oh,
into?
this is where we were.
We'll go back downstairs. That's where they are.
The knights, the heavily armed gentlemen went into the far one. From
I guess let's go that
Let's
way.
go take a look at that one then.
Okay.
We should grab the rest of the people though if we're gonna go up near these doors.
Oh, yeah, I think we're taking everyone with
So
us.
now our army is with us.
So you progress through. At this point, you and your army are the only people who are here. Everyone else has left.
Start trying to teach them like, up, 2, 3, 4, keep it up, 2, 3.
They actually hop when you say that.
They're very suggestible.
Yes.
people.
How's the butt rankings going?
It's almost done.
Are you going to tell us or?
I don't know. I feel like I don't want to give you guys that power.
I'm just curious.
So-
I've been working on
So-
this
These
a
3
while.
portals. I guess
of my
this
squats.
is on Aaeowyn to try and figure out how to work the portal magic.
Yeah, I'll
Did
give it a
we
shot.
really not find a key on Skutch?
We looted his body.
We went
didn't
through. We had a
Yeah.
really good loot on him.
I'm worried that I have the wrong character sheet, and I wrote something down on a different one last time we played.
Well, who was the one who looted the body?
I think we kind of all did. I mean,
I didn't. But
I have a bunch of stuff from Skutch, so I at least helped do that. But all I wrote
What
down
what stuff do you have?
I have a bluestone ring, a ruby rod, and a fancy water skin.
We don't know what the ruby rod or the
I
bluestone ring
checked
do.
in the water
so...
skin. I see if there's a key like hidden in the water skin.
So you open the water skin and water comes out.
Turn the key into water.
That's some
more
powerful
cunning than we
magic.
possibly
That's some
imagined.
powerful. That's some dark stuff.
And if I remember correctly, the bluestone ring you don't have. Actually, you gave it to Aaeowyn.
Give it to me.
I
and the ruby
did
rod.
just a minute ago because I thought they might
The
be
bluestone
magic.
ring I've been using on the collars, right? That's my.
No, that's
No,
a
no,
different
no.
ring.
Oh,
Should
that's
we
We could
try-
try the bluestone
should we
ring.
try the rod? Maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to try the ring and the rod on the portal.
But on the collars.
Yeah,
I'm
one
saying.
of them might unlock the
The
collars.
rod might unlock the
Or
collars.
when she
I'm going to
investigated
conduct
it,
so many experiments.
you said that she determined when she was looking at the collars that they need a key. Like, do you mean like there's literally a keyhole, like where
No, I didn't see it. I didn't see a keyhole. Like a magical sort of key.
a magical key?
So
Okay.
one of these things could do it.
Yeah.
I'm going
Maybe
to just.
together.
I'm going to sit cross-legged
Here, just do it on mine.
in the. Hold on. Don't interrupt my process.
Sorry.
I'm a scientist. No, I mean I'm a magical scientist. So I sit cross-legged in between the doors, and then everyone the group, and then I'm just trying different combinations. I'm like rod on doors, rod on collars, ring on collars, ring on doors, rod on ring, collars in doors. I'm just
goes
trying
into it.
everything. Yeah.
Roll an intelligence check.
Okay. I'm just having
Yeah,
fun.
this sounds like
With
a really
advantage? I mean,
intelligent
come on.
process.
No.
Oh.
12.
So you start going through this rigmarole. First, you take the ruby ring and you point it at the doors, and you just focus your will on it like a Green Lantern, and nothing happens. But at one point, you focus your will so hard, and you say "open," and the entire crowd behind you, including Yarfik, they all just go like this and flare their arms out to the side.
Oh, okay, guys. So this is for the. Okay, all right.
Aaeowyn,
So
You can close up now. You can back to. Tease.
So the ruby ring you have determined does not do it.
Yeah.
Next, you take the bluestone ring.
Yes.
And you sort of point that at the portals, and nothing happens. I mean, you can feel that there's something magical about this ring, but it doesn't seem to be having any effect on it.
Okay.
So then you take that ring and you start focusing on the collar that you have in your lap with you. You touch it to the collar. You like rub it around the outside of it.
Yeah.
You try to you put your hand up against it with the ring touching it, and you twist your hand as if to mimic a key motion.
Yep.
But you get nothing out of this process.
Well, I'm discovering a way not to make a light bulb. This is fun.
Then you pick up the ruby rod.
Yes.
And the ruby rod, again, you start on the portals with it. You focus on the portals, and nothing happens. Then you take it and you look at the collar that you have in your hand, and you bring the rod in and just touch it to the collar, and the latch opens.
Yes! Wonderful! Everyone gather round! I do a whole... I just everyone form a single file line, and I'll get the collars off you.
This is an awesome montage.
Yes!
Yes.
Dude, everybody's working for the weekend. That song plays as I...
Everybody's working for the weekend.
Get everybody's collars off.
And then when you're done, it turns into Everybody Wang Chung tonight.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, maybe we should just stay here forever, guys. Just party.
They got kicking music.
And
An
then
impromptu concert breaks out. We play the entire song.
I
Start
I remember
cult.
the wand,
Yes.
right? And then I'm gonna try to use that on the doors.
Yeah, okay, go for it. Roll an Arcana.
Oh, why am I not rolling great? That's a 6 plus 4, 10.
So you
Not wonderful.
you wave the wand at the leftmost door, and it sort of sparks, and this pale purple energy flares out from the center slowly until it fills the entire doorway.
Oh,
What do we see through it?
I think I did.
You
pretty
see
good.
pale purple energy. You don't see anything on the other side.
Okay.
I say, this looks like a job for a hero. And I jump through.
Oh, Cassian!
Cassian, no! Ah!
Okay, so Cassian, you come out on the other side. Immediately you just see trees.
Keep the door open.
The door is still open.
Okay.
So immediately you just see trees in front of you. You look down, there's grass, you look to the left and right, and there's just sort of open field, and then you turn around and there's an outhouse door. You don't recognize this one.
They're all connected to outhouses. Okay, I hop back through and report what I saw.
What'd you see?
A big empty field with an outhouse in it. Somebody
So they're
really
all-
wanted to poop in private.
It's like a
They're all connected to
So it's not
outhouses.
you didn't see anything in front of you when you came out of the outhouse. You turned around and there was an outhouse door. There's stuff behind
Oh,
that.
okay. Well, what stuff?
There were buildings. It looked like a small town.
Okay, but not anything that I recognize.
No, you do not recognize it. It was not
Okay.
Stone's Throw.
So, I say that portal did not lead to Stone's Throw. It was some totally other town.
Oh, okay.
At this point, one of the folk in your mob sort of speaks up and goes, "Oh, no, that's the one I came out of.
Oh, well, where does that go?
Yeah, what town are you from?
It goes to Villet."
Villet.
okay. You want
Oh,
to
I
go
feel
home?
like-
Yeah.
They have a good fudge shop. Why don't you go? You want to go home?
Yes, please.
Go!
Anyone from Villet through this portal?
Always remember, VDAS saved your life.
Yes. Spread the word.
So they
Come to our
rush,
concert.
Show them the dolls.
He
Buy me
rushes
merch.
through, and three other people peel off the group and they run through that door as well.
I go ahead and close that portal.
Okay.
And then let's try the other two.
Does anyone remember what door they came out of?
All their hands shoot.
Great. Who came out of the center door?
You see that Jessup raises his hand, Jeffrey raises his hand, Francis raises.
Oh, this
Nice.
one was Stone's
So
Throw.
let's
Save this
let
for last.
everyone else go, and then we can go back to Stone's Throw.
Right, okay, so I hope you guys don't mind. We're going to save that one for last because we have to go through that door too. And then let's go to the right one. Do I have to do another Arcana check? Well, that's 12. It's a 14.
No, at this point you've
I figured it out.
You've mastered
attuned.
the ability to use the wand. Yeah, you tap your fingers on it all creepy like.
Tongue out. Just
You know it only works with your tongue out. And you activate that portal, and 5 or 6 people from the group again peel off, and as they're running out, one of them sort of stops and grabs you by the shoulder and just says, "Oh, thank you so much."
Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, bye. Yep.
remember to buy our merch.
So, did anyone come through on the other side?
All of the other hands shoot up.
Let's go.
Going back that way.
Lauracine, are you from any of these as we walk? Lauracine, Oh, did she go through either of those two, or she's still with
No,
us?
she did not. She's still
Okay,
with you.
let's go. You guys want to all go to the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
side?
let's-
Let's release
Yes, we should-
them,
we should
send
let them
back to
go.
their places.
It's the least we can do.
This was the side that you said the dudes went through, right? The one we were already on.
There was a hallway. Which hallway did they go through?
They went through the one we were just
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
The
So they,
armor
went,
dudes? Is
Yeah.
that what we're talking about?
so they went into Vellum, or
Yeah.
they may have gone to Stone's Throw. Who
Got
knows?
Oh,
Vellum.
man.
Sorry, I heard you saying Vellum all
No
the time.
town is cool enough to be called Vellum.
If we go back to Stone's Throw and that black armored troop has just taken over the town, it's gonna be a problem.
Crazy. Okay, so let's just do on the other 3 doors. Let's let everybody out.
So you do the other 3 doors. You start with the one on
Another
on
montage.
our left. Another montage. This time it's I ran so far away.
Yeah.
You do the leftmost door. A bunch of people peel off and go through. You do the middle door. A bunch of people peel off and go through. There's about 5 people left now, not counting the 3 from Stone's Throw, but counting Lauristine. And you activate the
Did you
final
butt
door.
cut Lauristine?
And
She didn't rank very high.
I beg to differ.
Olash doesn't like them tiny dwarf butts.
Oh, she likes a little meat on him.
Hey!
So you activate the final portal, and 4 of the people go through, and Lauristine sort of walks up to the doorway, and then she turns around, and she says, really, I cannot thank you enough. This is...
It was our pleasure to come and find you.
Yeah.
That's just what we do. You gotta understand. This is
It's
this
not
is
about
what we
you.
do. We save people. We protect the helpless. We're the Von Demos Adventuring Syndicate.
Give him the card.
We
Give
are
her the card.
rad as hell.
her the
I
card.
give
Business
her the
card.
card.
And I'm gonna,
She takes the card and
I'm gonna
and
walk. I'm
tucks
gonna
it
walk
in.
up, clap her on the shoulder, just go. I owe you a rematch.
She says, well,
You don't have to say yes to that.
if you ever find yourself in Belsway, look me up.
But
Get her
again, you don't have to
number.
fight. Get her number. Get those digits. Yarfik.
What?
Never mind.
No.
Exchange
If-
ravens.
If we
So
go,
she
if,
is
no, if we come that way,
turning around.
and she does. I say, I will, and then I'm just gonna like wink really badly.
Roll for the win.
roll a dexterity check.
That is a 19.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, you wink so good. So she turns and walks through the portal.
Nice.
Okay.
Got it into the end zone right ahead of the clock.
Guys, I don't mean to say that. I'm not good with women at all.
Oh,
No,
really?
no, man. That wink.
Hey. You're...
Thanks for being supportive.
I'd say you're just not good with people. Let's go back to the other room.
That's
Aaeowyn.
Aaeowyn saying that. That's a little bit. That hurts. That hurts a lot, actually.
Hey, it takes one to know one.
Yeah, I
Does
guess.
anybody else want some of this cake, by the way?
Yes. Oh,
Cassian.
Where'd you find the cake?
how long have you had
I
cake?
found it in Skutch's office. I was gonna keep it. I love it. I can get you a different fork.
No, I'm good. I just wanted a tiny bite.
Don't worry.
You housed that
Can we
thing.
take a break?
John, you want to?
So Lauristine goes through the portal. You dissipate the portal, and you and your 3 compatriots are now alone in this place.
And the
Finally.
Those are the 3 compatriots I was talking about. You, the party, and the stones throwers.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about me and
I was
my
just
then-
talking about you specifically.
and the
and
3
your
Von Demos.
compatriots.
Yes. No, and then the quartermaster is with you as well.
Oh, right, that guy. All right, well let's bring him with us for interrogation and trial, right?
Yeah, they can use him to get to the rest of the group.
Hopefully, yeah.
We could put him in with the kobold.
Could we bargain
Also-
him for the kobold?
You really liked her, didn't you?
Yes.
We had a chance to take her with us instead of giving her up.
Olash, I know you like the kobold, but she is a criminal and she's locked in jail. It'd be not great to take her with us.
Besides, I bet the sheriff took a liking to her too and adopted her.
Had to have.
She's-
You know, she
Did
was.
you see that face?
Yeah.
She's gonna get adopted.
It's a combination jail and shelter. Yeah.
All right, let's go through the portal and get home.
Let's go back.
So you go on back to the other side. You wave your magic wand at the portal.
Does this magic wand? Can I see if it does anything other than open doors? Can I use it as a focus or something?
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Oh, bad. Okay. It was
This is a door wand.
okay. Just oh, I see a little engraving of a door on the bottom.
Yeah.
Darn it. Okay.
Darn it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Edit that
So.
out.
No. That will be the name of this episode.
Yeah. Darn it.
Oh my god.
All right.
So back through the poop chute.
Middle. Oh, damn it. Back through the middle one.
You go, you activate the portal, you head on through, you all pop out right outside the outhouse. Do you send the other three, like, first, and then you guys go through, or do you guys go through first?
We go first. I'd say we...
Yeah,
some of us go first.
Okay. So you guys go first, pop out on the other side. The outhouse door is closed. You pop out right outside of it, and you sort of, like, tuck and roll and go to the sides to make sure that everything's cool. Not in the outhouse. And then the other three follow after. Aaeowyn, you go through last, so you can keep it open. And you come through. The portal dissipates.
Can I want to throw the wand in the portal. So
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Just
we
in
might
case
need to hunt these guys
we
down.
might need to go
the
back
rest
down
of
in
them.
there
I
if
mean,
anything else happens.
No one can get in here. Oh, I thought the wand was the only thing that could open the portal. I guess.
well, we got through
not.
from Fizzweave, remember?
I was thinking that if I threw it in, then nobody would ever be able to go in there again. But
Also,
true.
Fizzweave might want to look at that wand, too.
Oh, that's true. All right.
You can also safely surmise that there is more than one wand,
Yes, that's true.
as
Darn it.
all of those people left somehow.
Darn it, you're right.
So you come through. You let the portal close after having that little bit of argument, and then someone opens the outhouse door from the inside and hits you in the butt. And they, it is not. It is a townsperson, and they go, "Oh, sorry, you didn't have to wait right outside the door if you were trying to use them."
Yeah.
She was just doing experiments on it.
I was just doing experiments. Nothing to worry
Their
about.
face just drops. And they go, "What?"
Just go back into the pub.
They sort of like slide out of the door and close it behind them, and then they just back away, not taking their eyes off you until they get in the door.
Yeah. See ya. Later. Okay.
All right, to the
Support
mayor,
horse
right?
puncher!
Mayor first or Fizzweave?
Mayor.
Mayor?
First.
Should we deliver these people back to the mayor?
Oh, you guys can. Do you want to go home? I feel like they should be allowed to go home, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm
Yeah.
fine with them just going off and finding their way home. I just didn't know if we had to bring them to the mayor for any reason to, like, see it.
Just to
Well,
prove we did it.
she knows where they live. She could probably go talk
Okay.
to them if she wants to.
Do you
Sure
guys
she will.
do you guys want to go inside and say we brought them back and kind of?
Just into the pub, yeah, get a free drink, maybe.
Well, yeah, I'm all up for free
I don't
drinks.
think we need to go to the pub. I think we need to go to the mayor.
What happened in the pub?
Nothing. I'm just saying we don't need to go to the pub.
Oh, I thought something happened after I left. I didn't know.
I mean, a
nothing.
guy peed himself.
What? I missed someone peeing himself?
Yeah, Olash literally scared the piss out of him.
Good. That's awesome.
That's what I do.
All right,
So
I
excited.
agree. I think we should talk to the mayor first.
Yes.
If anyone wants to come with us, you can, but you can also go home.
Yeah. If you were really dying to see the mayor, that's your chance.
They all just want to go home.
Okay, yeah, go.
Go for it.
Back to your family.
But they
give you
come.
permission.
Are you guys going around the inn or through the tavern?
Like through the back door and then.
Yeah. Are you
Onward.
walking around the building or through the building?
I mean,
I'd say go through
there's
the
no
building.
reason not to go through.
Yeah,
it's
right.
right
Let's
there.
go through. Why not?
So they come through the building with you.
Heavily armed.
Yes, all of you heavily armed, still weapons out. And as you,
I actually throw the door open and I say, "We have returned, triumphant!"
so it's about 4:00 in the morning. And there
wake everyone up.
are still some people in like the common area. The bartender is still there. You do see that Francis's wife Vera is still there, and she was like face down on one of the tables, and her head pops up the moment because you made a very loud noise, and she sort of like lazily drifts her head over, and then sees Francis there and just gets up and starts running towards
I
him.
told you we'd probably get him back alive. And we did.
And they embrace, and they're just both like sobbing, and but neither Jeffrey nor Jessup see anybody there that they recognize, or that they like see as a loved one or a person they truly care about. And the rest of the people in there, they're just sort of like slowly clapping. These are the drunks.
How long have we been gone?
Yeah.
You've been gone for what? You left. It was probably about 10 p.m. the night
Okay.
before, so 6 hours or so.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Hey, Cassian, do you see that guy you were trying to have sex with?
I was trying to have sex with his sister, as I recall, and no. Oh gosh, I hope she didn't come by while we were out.
Randy is not there. Neither is Tilford.
Okay. To the mayor?
Yeah, mayor.
To the mayor's at 4 in the morning. Or do you want to like?
Do you want to take a short rest, maybe?
Let's let these guys go home and like say hello to their families. Why don't we all meet up at the mayor's office in the morning?
Yes.
So we can go over what happened and let us all rest up and maybe feel better, because I feel terrible.
Yeah, and I could regain some spell slots. Any objections?
No, she might pay us more if we let her get a good night's sleep.
Yes.
Too.
What was we were at the Salted Plum. Where were we staying?
We're at the Salted Plum right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
We're at the
staying
Salted
at
Plum right now. You were staying at the Errant Fiddle.
so let's get over to the Errant
Back
Fiddle
to the
then.
fiddle.
That'd be better. I need a shower.
Also,
Yeah, rest up.
you don't know this, but we did not break any doors down in the Errant Fiddle, so... Nothing. It's not worth talking about.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
head back. Let's head on back.
Okay, cool.
We
Just
may have broken
should
down a door. We
go.
paid for it.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did pay.
We did pay. We
Did
paid.
you pay in the right way? You put in the mashed potatoes?
Yes. Yes, of course. so we head back to the Errant Fiddle.
So you head back to the Errant Fiddle. You head on in. Very similar situation to what you saw at the Salted Plum, though there are even fewer people in the common area here. You
Randy here?
No,
Tilford
Randy's
here?
not here. Neither Randy nor Tilford. No one that you have made sexual advances towards as a group.
None of us have made sexual
so no
advances toward
Laurstein?
Randy.
No, Laurstein's safely back in.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So you head in, you go up the stairs, each to your respective rooms, and you bed down for the night, each getting some well-deserved rest.
I have many dreams about Laura
So does
Steen.
this count as a long rest?
This will be a long rest, yeah. So as you all bed down for the evening, most of you just sort of like melt into your bedding at this point, because you're all bone tired. It's been a big day. I mean, you didn't even really rest after going through everything with the kobolds. You just waltzed right into this whole thing. So it's been a while since any of you have really slept. Olash, during your sleep, while you do rest and feel well rested when it's all said and done, you toss and turn a lot while you're sleeping. And you have some very disturbing dreams. In them, you are standing in your parents' hut, and a woman enters the hut. She feels familiar somehow, but you don't recognize her. And she confidently walks up to you and puts her hands on either side of your face. And at that very moment, her eyes, the irises and the retinas just melt away.
God.
And her eyes flash bright white. And in that glow, you see just scattered images. You see fire and blood and carnage. And then you see this sort of verdant green plane sort of come and blanket over those things, snuff out the flame, soak up the blood, cover the carnage. And then you're back in the hut. The woman lets go of your head. She puts her finger to your chest, and from behind her, this spectral form of a mink crawls up her back, crawls down her arm, and into your chest. And then you wake up sweating.
Ugh, that was weird.
She says to the darkness.
Are any of us rooming together? Did any
No,
of us
you
do
guys
that?
are all in separate rooms. So
That's
none
why
of
I
you...
never sleep with a mink skull, because you have weird...
You never sleep in your own room. You always sleep in other people's
Never
rooms.
sleep with anything on. You're always
Yeah, Cassian is strictly in the buff.
Yeah.
On top of his sleeping bag.
So you all wake up in the
Ask me
morning.
again.
You are now level 3.
Hey!
And we will end there for now.
Thank you for listening. You can follow us on all the things at IWVTcast, and you can check out the other great podcasts from Puma Knife at teampumaknife.com. Subscribe so you never miss an episode, and do us a favor and review us on your platform of choice too. Reviews for podcasts are like claps for Tinkerbells. It's how we know you believe in us. Now, if you really believe in us, you can head over to patreon.com/IWVTcast and donate. And remember to check out CarnageKhan.com so you can register and come see us live. So excite! Much podcast! Wow! Our theme music is Overworld by Kevin MacLeod. You can check out all of his work at Incompetech.com. Tune in next time to find out what happens now that the party has bested Dr. Skutch and returned to Stone's Throw. We'll see you on the next episode of Improvised Weapons. This has been a Puma Knife production.